here and be placed on the grave of the unknown warrior at Westminster Abbey in a tradition started by the Queen Mother. And out they come. Big cheers.
And like any newly married couple, they look very, very happy indeed, and congratulations.
Oh, here comes the kiss.
The Princess and Jack there.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Brooksbank. What a lovely day for them, what a lovely service. Bridesmaids and page boys behaved very, very well. She had a little difficulty going up the stairs in that dress, but looking fabulous as she's coming out radiant as Mrs. Brooksbank.
Well, like you at home, we have been assembled in the studio here. Bridal gown designer Suzanne Neville is dead with us, also What She'd Worn commentator and editor-in-chief of magazine Ingrid Seward, Camilla Tombony, along with the Daily Mail's Robert Hardman. And Robert, you've just brought out a book as well, Queen of the World. Yeah.
A lot to say.
a lot to say. Guys, what do we make of what you saw and what you're seeing now?
I thought it was a really romantic ceremony, and I thought their chemistry spoke volumes, didn't it? There was a lot of private exchanges between them, the holding of each other's hands. I thought Princess Beatrice gave a really enthusiastic reading. I thought she did very well, considering she's a dyslexic and was probably quite nervous. And I think the whole thing's been carried off without a hitch, don't you, Ingrid?
Yes, I think it had a very warm feeling, and in a way it was much less formal than the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's wedding. It just felt a family affair, which indeed it was, because there are a lot of Fergie's friends there, a lot of Andrew's friends, and Eugenie is international because she works at this international art gallery. So there are people from all over the world, and they all kind of were there wishing them the best.
They're getting into the Scottish.
Yeah, you said this is the covered carriage.
This is the wet weather option, the Scottish state coach, that was originally built actually in 1830 for a previous Duke of Cambridge. This was always on standby just in case the wind and the rain were too much. And we hear there now the pipers, 5 pipers from the 2nd Battalion of the Royal Scottish Regiment striking up there on the top of the Garter Tower. They're waving furiously at lots of friends and charity supporters there in the crowd. It's a relatively simple procession. It's just four horses, 4 Windsor Greys from the Royal Mews.
They will be coming now through the arch.
The outriders are called Claudia and Sir Basil, and then pulling the carriage are Plymouth, Tyrone, Storm and Milford Haven, all Windsor Greys.
It really
They're
is fairy
beautiful.
tale-like. It is
They
incredible.
did say they'd give us a wave. Oh, they look lovely.
The carriage, the Queen travelled into the wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the Scottish state coach.
We saw a glimpse there of her wedding bouquet, which consists of lily of the valley, stephanotis, some baby blue thistles there, white spray roses, and sprigs of myrtle, which is a tradition started after Queen Victoria had myrtle in her.
There's a lovely moment coming up here, because normally it's the Queen who gets waved at. The Queen is the focus of attention. The Queen is about to be just another member of the crowd as the carriage goes past the Galilee porch, and all the members of the royal family, all the other guests, are going to wave at the royal party.
Having walked it, that is such a steep hill.
The sun just breaking through now.
There's the Queen standing there at that gate as they just passed.
All the royal family
members
are
of the royal family, they're all there, all lined up.
So they're now going to make their way around Windsor. There's the royal family, it's the Queen.
We do have sunshine, I can report.
And we don't have rain, which is the main thing. Suzanne, let's just talk about her dress again.
Yes, I mean, her dress was beautifully fitted, the shape was lovely. An interesting choice that she didn't decide to wear a veil, which, I was expecting her to wear a traditional veil. But the fabric was beautiful. It had symbols actually made into the fabric by the designers, and that actually meant something to the couple, which was really special. So it was
and the tiara, she didn't wear a veil, Camilla, but the tiara was called the Grenville Emerald tiara, lent to her by the Queen.
As predicted, her something borrowed wasn't, so she didn't wear the York tiara. She wore this tiara that was lent by the Queen. It was made for Mrs. Greville in 1919, and it was bequeathed to the Queen in the 1940s. I thought there was a nice touch there with the emerald matching her mother's outfit, so that linking of green, and then her earrings, which were drop diamond and emerald earrings, were a wedding gift from Jack.